How do you lead from day one? How do you build credibility with your inherited finance team? How do new head of finance CFOs establish leadership and they set winning expectations? Let's lay out the scenario. You have just been named the head of finance and you're walking into a finance organization that does not really know you. They might not even trust you. And they're probably questioning whether you understand their challenges. Your inherited team has existing relationships, established processes, and strong opinions about how things should work. So your first 90 days with your finance team will determine whether you are building a very high-performing organization or will you be spending years fighting internal resistance. The most successful finance leaders, they don't demand respect. They earn it through systematic credibility building and setting clear expectation that empowers their team to succeed. So the credibility foundation is all about building credibility with your finance team, which is not about title and authority. It's built through demonstrating three core competencies: technical excellence, leadership judgment, and team investment. Technical excellence means showing you understand the work they do, the challenges they face, and the solutions that actually work. Your team needs to know you can do their jobs if necessary and that you understand the technical complexity of modern finance operations. Leadership judgment means making decisions that improve the team performance. It protects team members from unnecessary bureaucracy and positions the finance function for greater organizational influence. Your team needs to see that your leadership makes their work more effective and their careers more successful. Team investment means demonstrating genuine interest in their professional development, work satisfaction, and career advancement. Finance professionals are typically analytical people who judge leaders by actions, not words. They need to see concrete evidence that you're invested in their success. The CFOs who build credibility fastest understand that finance teams have often been undervalued and under-resourced. They're looking for leaders who will elevate the function and create opportunities for professional growth. You also have to build credibility by starting with a systematic listening with your team, like a listening tour, if you will, that demonstrates respect for existing expertise while identifying improvement opportunities. Schedule your one-on-one sessions with every team member within your first 30 days. Don't make these interviews. Make them learning sessions where you understand their roles, the challenges and perspectives on team effectiveness. Ask specific questions that show you understand financial operations. What are the biggest process inefficiencies? Where do they see opportunities for automation or improvement? What decisions would they make if they were CFO? What resources would help them be more effective? So conduct a team-wide session focused on understanding the current state. What works well in current processes? What frustrates clients and stakeholders? Where does a team feel undervalued or misunderstood? What would make them proud to work in this finance organization? Observe the team dynamics during meetings and daily operations. Who are the informal leaders? Where are the communication gaps? What processes create unnecessary friction? Who has expertise that is being underutilized? Document everything you learn and share your observation back to the team. This shows you're listening seriously and it helps validate their expertise and their concerns. Most importantly, resist the urge to make immediate changes. Use your first 30 days to understand before you attempt to improve. Early changes without understanding often destroy credibility permanently. The next piece is that your team needs to know you can do the work, not just manage the work. So review the key financial processes personally: month-end close, budgeting, forecasting, financial reporting. Ask very detailed questions that show you understand technical requirements and quality standards. Don't just review outputs, understand the workflows and decision points, and participate in challenging technical discussions rather than delegating them. When complex accounting issues arise, work through solutions and do so collaboratively. When forecasting models need refinement, contribute to the methodology of how the refinement will be undergone. Share this relevant technical expertise from your background without overwhelming the team. When you have solved similar problems elsewhere, explain the approaches while respecting existing methods that might be working well. Demonstrate the understanding of regulatory requirements. of internal controls and compliance obligations that affect the daily operations. Show you can help navigate these complex technical requirements rather than adding bureaucratic layers. Take responsibility for technical discussions and their outcomes. When financial processes fail or create problems, own the solution development instead of blaming inherited systems or team members. Most importantly, show willingness to learn new technical approaches and systems. Ask questions that demonstrate intellectual curiosity rather than judgment. When team members teach you something, acknowledge their expertise publicly. It is also very important to set those performance expectations. Setting up clear expectations, they create psychological safety and performance accountability. Define excellence in role-specific terms for each team member. What does excellent financial analysis look like? What constitutes outstanding client service? How do you measure high-quality process improvement? Make standards specific and measurable. Establish team-wide excellence standards that elevate the entire function. Accuracy requirements for financial reporting, turnaround times for analysis requests, communication quality for stakeholder interactions, forging relationships with functional leaders, continuous improvement expectations. Create these development expectations that support their career advancement. Skills that each team member should develop, training opportunities that they should pursue, and stretch assignments that build their capabilities, their muscle. Cross-functional exposure will broaden their expertise. Set collaborative expectations that improve the team dynamics, how team members should support each other during busy periods, how to handle disagreements professionally, how to share knowledge and best practices, how to communicate problems, and how to resolve issues, provide solutions. Establish stakeholder service expectations that position finance as a strategic partner. Response times for business partner requires quality standards for financial recommendations, proactive communication with potential issues, value-added analysis beyond basic reporting. These are fundamental building blocks. Define accountability mechanisms that ensure consistent performance. Regular one-on-ones to discuss progress and challenges, team meetings, and meeting with the teams to share maybe the best practices and address the issues. Do performance reviews that provide honest feedback and provide some development guidance. Most importantly, explain how individual performance connects to team success and organizational impact. Help each team member understand how their work contributes to company strategy and financial performance. So, how do you invest in team development that demonstrates long-term commitment? You identify the skill gaps that limit team effectiveness and create development plans to address them. This might include technical training maybe, software proficiency, communication skills, functional understanding, analytical capabilities. Create some stretch assignment opportunities that build capabilities while delivering business value. Give high-performance projects that develop their skills, to fine-tune it, while solving real business problems. Establish mentoring relationships that support career advancement. Connect their team members with senior finance leaders, cross-functional partners, and other external networks that expand their professional opportunities. Implement process improvement initiatives that eliminate inefficiencies and create more strategic, value-added work. Show the team that you're committed to making their work more valuable and less administrative. Recognize achievements publicly and specifically. When team members deliver excellent work, solve difficult problems, or improve processes, acknowledge their contributions to leadership and the stakeholders. So let's talk about how every inherited team has legacy issues that need attention. Identify those underperformers quickly and address issues quickly but fairly. Use performance improvement plans that provide clear expectations and support while maintaining team standards. Address process efficiencies that frustrate team members and limit effectiveness. Show the team you are committed to removing obstacles that prevent excellent work. Resolve resource constraints that limit team performance. Whether it's technology, staffing, or training, demonstrate that you will advocate for resources needed for success. Handle relationship issues that affect team dynamics. Address conflicts professionally and establish communication protocols that prevent future problems. Most importantly, communicate changes transparently and involve the team in solution development. People support what they help create, and finance professionals particularly value logical, well-reasoned approaches to improvement. So, after 90 days, let's assess your credibility building using 3 indicators. Engagement. Are team members bringing you problems? Are they bringing you opportunities? Are they contributing ideas for improvement? Are they asking for your input on challenging issues? On the performance side, is the team productivity, do you think they're improving? Are stakeholders expressing greater satisfaction with the level of financial support? Are team members taking the initiative on process improvements? On the retention side, are the key performers staying and expressing satisfaction with your leadership? Are the team members referring qualified candidates? Are people proud to work in your finance organization? So, in closing, the way I imagine things, how to build credibility, building credibility with your finance team is not about being the smartest person in the room. It's about being the leader who makes everyone else smarter, more effective, more successful. When you combine genuine respect for your team's expertise with clear expectations and consistent investment in their development, you build that high-performing finance organization that drives the company's success. And that, my friend, is a mark of a true great leader. Thank you.